This is the River Avon, the Tetbury Avon, between Tetbury and Malmesbury. Actually, between Tetbury and Shipton Mill and the old Foss Way. Just walking along the public footpath through Estcourt Park. There has to be a fantastic kitchen garden in there, I imagine, behind that wall. But no, I'm totally wrong. There's just a grass or a lawn or something in there. There are signs telling you where to go, otherwise we may get shot. So now you know. So I can see the roughest of tracks across this field, but I can see a white post down there which probably indicates the next stage of the walk. These footpaths are pretty well maintained, and it is in obviously the landowner's interest to do that. Otherwise he ends up with people like me trampling all over his land. As you can see, the ways through the hedges and fences is of the most modern design. I'm walking across this ground while I can, because some may say disastrously, we've only had 0.9 of an inch of rain since the 22nd of February, which is worrying. The ground is very hard and cracked up, as you can see. Often these fields are very difficult because of the mud, but there's not a sign of mud here today, and not, I have to say, not for another week or two. We're not expecting a lot of rain. Hello, horses. How nice to see you two. Right? Yeah. Lovely. Hello. Hello. Some people in some countries might not be able to imagine how we would be allowed to come across here like this freely. The whole place is locked up here like Fort Knox. But then I suppose if that's the way they want it, that's the way it should be. So I think I'm heading for that tiny gate, which is the gap you can see in that fence over there. Sometimes it's not that easy to tell which direction you're going in, even though the signs actually point you in the right direction. So here we are. And then I'm heading down to where that white post is in the distance. I wondered where this was pointing for a minute, and suddenly I saw it. A hole in the hedge. And then over yet another stile. And I think I can see another white post, which is what I've got to head for, down to the left of that blackthorn in amongst those trees. Very lucky to be able to walk across these fields like this, really. Very peaceful, very gorgeous, if I can use that word. Do I want to get over that stile, or can I get my leg over the fence? See if I can get my leg over. Bit high. This route should take us down to the River Avon. In fact, I can see it. Here it is. River Avon that goes down to Bath and Bristol. There are at least 5 River Avons that I know of in this country, and quite simply the reason for that is the word Avon was Old English for river. Look at this blackthorn here, amazing. There's a steep slope down there to that little bridge, and I'm going to go up the other side in a minute because I've called for the present Mrs. Little to come and fetch me, because I think I've walked far enough and climbed over enough stiles for one day, especially as it's rather late in the afternoon. There's some guys running now. Fair play to them. Hello guys. I'll catch you up in a minute.
We'll leave the gate open.
They said they're going to leave the gate open. I can't believe I'm within about 2 miles of home and I've never taken the trouble to come out here before. It's terrible, isn't it? So this is Shipton Mill, traditional old flour mill, a very famous flour mill I should say, as far as the Cotswolds are concerned. And it would have been a mill forever on the River Avon. The flour from this mill is very sought after, and can be found in all sorts of specialist stores all over the UK, I believe, and abroad as well. What a lovely spot this is. There's the mill itself. I'm sure it's private, so I'm not going to go in there snooping around. I don't know whether this accommodation comes with the job, but lovely spot to be in. After 4 and a bit miles, I could have done without this hill to climb up, but hopefully when I get up there I will be met by the present Mrs. Little, who is very kind to look after me in the way she does. Here she comes, thank goodness. I was going to sit down, but I don't think I'd have managed to get up again. I am absolutely knackered. Thank goodness she has come to get me. Thank you, Mrs. Little.